I've seen a lot of movies, right? Dropping that owns these stocks.
Like, it's just and like, if you really sit there, I would say one movie that does it.
Congratulations to Spain. That game was slow because nobody scored. But you have Netflix? Yeah. Their prices are going up again.
Man, I'm not.
Pop.
Was playing on the Rangers home front. Okay, 3-7. 3-7.
Yeah. Woo. Yo, what's up, dog?
What is going on, beautiful people?
What's going on, butter?
What's going on, kinfolk? How you living? You all right?
I'm living good. Hold on. Did we do a check? Production, can you make sure his echo is echoing? Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Your echo is off, my butter.
Oh. We're gonna swing from the hips.
If your audio is in Krispy Kreme donut,
It's gonna be crispy. All the way crispy.
we're going to deduct that from your paycheck of $1.
I need that dollar. I'm gonna pay my family.
I understand with this economy. This is a boy, Thomas Robinson, and I'm Red.
Your boy, Devin Hill. Okay. All right, guy. All right. Your camera.
Whoa. We are the Revenge Bros, and this is the Revenge Bros podcast.
Podcast.
So, my brother. Now, I know we have a lot of happy fans. I'm happy, too.
We happy out here.
We all happy.
Happy.
Because I know what has started.
Yeah.
Hut 2.2.
All right, bro. Yikes. Yeah.
Football is back.
Yeah, I know football's back.
Preseason, preschool season, kindergarten preseason, it's back.
Kindergarten preseason, huh? That what we doing?
You know what, man, I'm tired of you talking. Let's get to some sports. I mean, I'm not tired of you talking because you're about to talk. So.
Yeah, I'm about to talk. What do you mean? Hello?
No, I'm tired of you not talking about sports.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And this is Sports with Hill.
Front a little bit more now. Like I said, they're getting a lot of good attention. But like I said, with them getting all this good publicity and good attention, it's starting. And good morning, good afternoon, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Devin Hill, accompanied by my awesome co-host, Thomas Robinson, and this is your Sports Breakout with Hill. So, getting right into it, as we all know, football is on our plate today, but we're not jumping right into that. No. We have to talk about the WNBA because it's in the light again. Sophie Cunningham was, brought up by, sat down with some reporters and stated that, the reporters are too focused on, all the drama that's going on with the WNBA. They're not really focused on the sport at hand with these, heavy hitting topics. She wants y'all to start asking her questions about the sport, about the game, and stop asking her about all her views on certain things. That's what she say.
Agree with her because like I was saying, even with the I feel like I got a burp, but it's not coming up.
It's the burger.
You know what I'm saying? Good thing I done said, hey guys, I'm on a diet because you just called me out. Good thing I said, hey guys, I stayed away from meat. Oh, best it's the burger.
Yeah, it's the burger.
So and I agree because it's just like any situation when it comes to being a coach, when it was come to the basketball where everybody was more focused on, what's going on with the coach, how like the coach got arrested and all that with the police instead of we actually focusing on the game. So I agree. I think that's the problem of the WNBA and where it's going, that it's more of a clickbait videos instead of actually watching the game. You just want to see clips. Well, we know clips, even with any content, clips bring you in, like whether it's podcasts or, you're a gamer, it the clips bring you in, but you want people to sit there and actually watch the game. But people's not watching the game. People just want to see the clips. They see the shot, and that's it. So, yeah, I agree. I agree 100%.
Well, like I said, I agree as well. Like I said, she's saying, hey, ask me more questions about the game, and she'll answer them and go full on out. Now, moving on. The G League. The NBA G League is accepting tryouts. They got tryouts going on for certain teams. Maybe somewhere in your area, okay? But here's the catch. It ain't going to be cheap. You got to break a little bread to get into the room where it's happening, okay? Motor City Cruise, which is in Detroit, $250. Get on the court, all right, to try yourself out, all right? Grand Rapids Golds is in Denver. That's $200. Get on the court, okay? Windy City Bulls, as we all know, Chicago. That's $250. Get on the court. Play, try yourself out on the G League. Texas Legends, that's Dallas. $300 to get on the court. All right. And Raptors 905, which is in Toronto, $225. Get on the court to try yourself out. So if you got some bread stashed away or you just got some little throwaway money, G League looking for people. They got open tryouts.
Hey, wait, so anybody can try out?
Yep, as long as you got the cash, you good to go.
So what is it, basketball?
Basketball. Mm-hmm.
So any age?
Hey, man, if you got the cash and you think you still got it, yep, the NBA G League will take you.
So, okay, if you make the team and we travel to different cities?
Yeah, like you the G League of the NBA, so you're on the ground.
Now, private?
Yeah, I don't know about all that. You might be fine. Hey, check your bag, sir.
Wow. So, wow. Okay.
I'm just saying. What do you? What?
I'll take a Greyhound bus. Hey, man, private.
That's a lot worse than what I was doing. All right, bro. You just dropped them from a plane to a bus. All right, bro. All right.
So, like you said, if anybody out, y'all want to try, y'all still think y'all got it. And,
Amen.
And to me, and this is for, when I go to the gym, like sometimes when I go to the public gym, some of you guys that's in there playing basketball, man, go try out. But y'all boys and y'all take it serious. I'm like, hey,
They be on it. Like, watch out.
Hey, they be getting mad too. Hey, man,
I be getting scared. Like, I be working out, I be hearing them over there. Like, oh, Lord, they getting aggressive with it.
Yeah. You lifting at the bar and no pounds.
Hey, man, don't worry about what I be lifting, man. Hey, I got some weight on that bar, bro.
Yeah, so what? How long has G League been around?
It's been around for a minute.
Wow, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, some of you guys be having skills at the YMCA and all that, man. What y'all gonna try out? Hey, them boys coming in the long socks on with the
like, yeah, man,
and worn shorts.
But like I said, they gotta wait for the tryouts. Here the tryouts. Going over there. See, you can't get you a little deal.
Yeah, with the G League. Okay.
With the G League.
Okay.
Well, moving on. Lord, hold on, my notes. Oh, Lord, my notes. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties.
You got one job.
I know, man. My notes cut off on me. Sorry. I got to start a new one. So, moving on. So, the NCAA has come up with new rules for, new players. So, in the previous, the way the rules worked were, in the previous games, like last year and everything like that, before they came out with this new rule, is basically you had 4 years. You had 4 years to play. Okay. And in that 4-year term, at any point in time, your coach could, stop your time, stop the clock from you. Like, say, for example, they wanted to keep you a little bit longer, they could stop your clock and keep you. So basically from you, opting out. Now, with this new rule that they are implementing, you got 5 years. The clock starts when you start when you sign up full time for college. Okay. So when you sign up full time and everything like that, and you get on the roster, you got 5 years to do it. Nobody can stop your clock. The only way that your clock can get stopped from the time frame is if you have, you're out for maternity, your military service, or I believe religious beliefs. Religious beliefs. That's the only 3 options that are up for, oversight to stop it.
Hey, you said NCAA. You're talking about college football.
College football, college basketball, that they fall into that. This is across the whole spectrum.
Oh, that's including
this across the
basketball.
whole.
So, okay.
Yeah, this the whole.
When you
spectrum.
said pregnancy, I said, well, I mean,
Yeah.
college football ain't nobody really.
Yeah.
Nobody really, go down
so
that
this
path.
across the whole college spectrum. So like, so that's why they got that implemented. So like I said, before 4 years and your coach can stop your clock at any point in time. Now ain't no stopping it unless you got those 3 reasons and so on and so forth. So a lot of guys
is that a good or a bad thing?
It could be considered a good thing because, like I said, you get an extra year. You went from 4 to 5 now. You got an extra year on you. Say, for example, you don't make it, you can still go back while you're in college and, play it out. And, potentially get redrafted in the next go around. But like I said, if you're over there messing around and you eat up all your time and you on your fourth year and then, next year is your 5th year, you need to do something.
You're cooked.
Yeah, because ain't no way your coach gonna come through and just hold you over until, we ain't gonna use you this time, but come next year, we got you. So that's something.
Okay.
That's something to keep your eyes on, ladies and gentlemen. That's going into this new season.
Yes, sir.
So moving on up.
What's it?
So the Washington Commanders have signed on veteran wide receiver Stephon Diggs. It is a 1-year deal. It's a 1-year deal. Okay. And can be up, and he's expected to collect a $12 million contract.
Ooh, something about the name.
Yeah.
1 year for $12 million?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand up to.
Yeah, up to. It can go. It can go a little higher than that. But yeah, that's what's talked about.
So I have a problem with this because, of course, the Washington Commanders are in my division, the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Stephon Diggs. He's a pretty decent player. I mean, he did good last year for the Patriots.
Yeah.
But I think everybody was more. I think everybody cared more about the Cardi B because he was connected with Cardi B, and so whenever she did anything, they connected.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's a good fit. It's kind of a weird fit. I thought he would have, I thought he would have still signed up with the Patriots because Washington, I think, if I'm not wrong, I think Washington still snows because it's up there.
Yeah. It's not, he's not leaving because of the weather. It's just how it works. Hey, you know.
He's more of a tropical.
Oh, brother. Like I said, he did his time. He did his time with the Patriots.
Like Miami or Florida, well, with Washington, hey, no offense, but when they kind of move you around like that, hey.
Nothing,
cooked, buddy.
Nothing, he's cooked.
hey, good career, buddy.
Hey, man, don't do him like that. Don't count him out. This might be his year. Like you said,
brother,
hey, like you just said.
You go from... Now, the Patriots is a decent team. They did good last year.
Yeah.
You go from the Patriots to,
But, hey.
Just like my boy Drewski mean.
You know what? You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. Because, like I said, he can make something shake. And, the Washington Commanders are in y'all's category. You might send the Cowboys, with a little licking. He probably put a licking on you.
Yeah, but like I said, he haven't official signed yet, has he?
It's about to be official.
Yeah, but about is not official.
I know. But
if I bring you this pen and this paper, you ain't signed yet, and he's about to sign, but not yet.
I'm hovering. I'm hovering over the paper. Don't worry about me, bro. It's gonna get done.
Okay. I mean, I always been a fan of them, but like I said, now you're my division. Man. I can't root for you, my guy. No. Calm down. No, not with the Washington. Not with Washington.
Never. She never.
I've seen better high school teams than Washington. But
hey, you cold with it. So, moving on. So, we all saw the Hall of Fame game, right, brother? You saw it?
Yes,
you
sir.
Saw it? Okay. The Hall of Fame game. The Hall of Fame game, they did what they needed to do. The Panthers against the Cardinals, man. Panthers went in there, they did what they needed to do. It was a good game. Like I said, for the first game of the year, it was a good game. It wasn't this was a good back and forth. 33-30. Not nothing bad. Not nothing to, be like, It was a good game all the way through. I want to give a shout out to Haynes King. He was really, first quarter, he wasn't really making anything shake. But come second quarter, he really put some hate down range, picking up a 20-plus yard touchdown in the second half. So kudos to you, kind sir, for, picking up the ball and running with it. Like I said, first half.
This boy pretty much saying, good job for doing your job.
Hey, kudos to you, sir.
And kudos for Amazon for dropping off my package.
Hey, you happy when your package get dropped off? Oh, and here. Okay, in the first quarter, nobody on the board. I'm glad they did their job correctly because your package could come up missing. Okay. First quarter, nobody on the board. Second quarter, tie, 17-17. Third quarter, Cardinals get a 3-piece on the board. Okay. Fourth quarter, Panthers put 16 to the Cardinals 10, ending the game out 30-33. Like I said, first game, love to see it. A lot of good energy. Everybody was stoked to be there. Everything like that. I'm keeping my eye on it.
I don't know what that means. So
what? Huh? Yeah, clear your throat. It's Grandpa. All right. Come on, man.
So okay, because you about the game, you kind of like tiptoe around it. I'm gonna give you guys the green beans and yams.
All right, give them the green beans and yams.
When we talked about that game, maybe 2 podcasts ago, I was talking about I don't know what the game is for. So I'm not gonna say I apologize. I did more research on it. So I do want to say congratulations to Drew Brees. He was part of Hall of Fame. They get a bunch of players and they give them recognition of being Hall of Fame. Drew Brees was one of them. It was a couple more people. So now I'm kind of understanding what was the main object of the game, why it's called the Hall of Fame game.
Okay.
They talked about the Drew Brees situation, because they used to call Drew Brees small. When he first came in, I think Drew Brees 6'5", so that's considered small as a quarterback. But he showed them. I still remember the videos when they won, and he was having a party in New Orleans and all that. I do want to give Drew Brees credit because around that time, Hurricane Katrina had hit, and the city was down on its luck. Now, like I said, I'm not going to blame the vibe of a city on one person because it is football, but I'm gonna definitely say that he played a big role to help lift the city during that time.
Yeah.
So Drew Brees stated the reason he could have chose any team to go to, but he chose the New Orleans because of Hurricane Katrina and what was going on. Yeah. And he felt that he could be a good fit for the city, which he was very good, a very good fit for the city. He brought him a Super Bowl to New Orleans. So Drew Brees, like I said, he was one of them. the football player, the wide receiver guy for Arizona. I know your name. I'm gonna butcher it, but it's like Gerald Fizz. I don't know your last name, man. I know your last name, but I don't want to butcher it. He played for the Cardinals. Very good player. I know y'all can say, how's a good player? You don't know his name. I know it. His last name, I don't want to butcher it. He was introduced to for Hall of Fame also. He's still doing this thing against Arizona. Like, he kind of, for the community, he's still, doing this thing. So, that game, I didn't know what to expect from that game because, like I said, it's a preseason game.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell you, them boys,
they put their hearts on that field.
I forgot what play that was when the Arizona he threw the ball, he caught it, and he got hit. That the play we was talking about? He got hit.
Mm-hmm.
He got that big hit. Was that the play? You was talking about? Yo, look, he got up, man. Hey, you good, kid? I'm saying,
all right. We gonna talk it, man.
No, that boy said, whoa. That's all right, man. All right, see you. Sorry, guys. It was like a little glitch that happened. The screen turned yellow or something. I don't know.
We hit that. Yeah, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
I don't know. I'm Thor. I don't want to do it again.
You go mess something up. You go break something.
So, if some of you guys see Mike, Mike Tomlin, I felt bad watching him. And I know, when we get to a point that we have to retire, I know he wants to be there, but he wants to be on the field. He's been coaching since I've been in high school, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I used to live in Pennsylvania, Bridgeville. And I remember the Super Bowl with Jerome Bettis and all of that, the parade.
Yeah.
I just know, man, like, at least just imagine you doing something your whole life, Hill. You're on the field, you're in the locker room, and now you're on the outside with the mic. Oh, boy.
Man, you.
Yeah.
That's full circle. That's full circle.
Mike, I know, I know it would take some time to get used to, man. Like I said, I miss you being with the Pittsburgh Steelers. My mom was a big fan, so I was automatic pushed to a fan because of my mom. I had the Steelers curtains behind me. I took a picture, boy. I was GQ.
That boy said, yeah, baby.
So, Mike, it was sad, man. Like me, when I watch, I watch people's face, and it's kind of like you're like, yeah, kind of like, oh man,
yeah.
So,
it's that surreal moment where you're like,
yeah, man. I mean, brother, he has to be maybe over 20 years, bro. But Mike, you look good, brother. I like to see you on this side. At least you're still part of football. I like to see more about you. Now, I noticed you had a Titans jersey on. Don't know what's that about. I'm curious. But yeah, very good game, man. Like I said, this game was just for because like I said, the roster's over 100 people. Man, bro, can you just imagine? So a football team is 53 players. You got 100 people on your roster.
Yeah.
You got to
snip.
Yeah, man. Hey, but listen, now I played football on the lower level in middle school. Hey, all I'm going to say is this. When you walking, the coach come from behind you, put your hand on your shoulder. Hey, it's okay.
It's a wrap, son. It's a wrap. And now ain't no, hey, come see the coach in his office. For you like, you over there, like, I'm about to hit the field. You're like, no, go see the coach in his office. The coach hit one of them evil villain moves. He hit him with this, watch. Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
I mean, that situation to me is no, I don't want to talk about it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, there's nothing you can tell me to help
like,
motivate
hey, man,
me. Yeah.
You did great here. We really do appreciate you coming out and giving us all your energy here, man. But we've decided not to go with you this go around. Hey, I'm not saying that you're not a good player. You're a doggone good player. But hey, we ain't going with you this go around. But hey, try again next time.
My boy Hill been rejected a lot, but you got that down to a T.
No, I've been in the room where it's happening. I've been watching.
That's
it, man. Let's see it, boy. You didn't know? I got to be in the Bama coaching staff room one time.
Really?
When they was cutting people off. I was there like, yeah, coach. I don't think he need to be on the team.
Oh wow, man! So you were a janitor cleaning up, huh?
Hey, I was in the room. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I want to say, hey, who's that guy over there? Wow, yeah. Like I said, I do want to say for future reference. It's part of the job, but everybody have done good. Definitely from that game, everybody done good. But that's between y'all and the coach.
On the coach, man.
Y'all and the coach. Go ahead,
Moving on. So, the New York Yankees are in a little bit of hot water, okay? A fan is suing the Yankees for $10 million because she got hit by a baseball bat in June while she was attending one of the games containing the Cavaliers. The Cleveland Guardians. I know it wouldn't be. I was like the Cavaliers. I was like, huh? Why am I saying the Cavaliers? It wouldn't be a Sports Hill moment if I butchered something. So, long story short, I was doing so good. I was doing so good too. I'm so upset. But long story short, the Cleveland Guardians. Basically, the player was up to bat and he lost the bat and hit this lady in her body. She sustained, permanent injuries. The Yankees have not released a statement yet.
Yeah, I think that's the one where he hit it and the bat
it went over to protect the net and everything, and she caught the short end of the stick.
Hey, keep your eye out on that because I'm curious because that's like one of the freak of nature incident.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm
she don't think it is. She want $10 million.
Yeah, that's wild. Now I'm sure she reached out to him and kind of like hey, let's cut the deal. They probably said, "Man, is you crazy? Is you crazy?"
Hey man,
$10 million, man. No, man.
She said she got life. She got permanent damages, bro.
You know what, sweetie? I got you. We'll give you tickets to the game for the rest of your life, and you get a free hot dog.
Yeah, buddy. I'm glad you're not on the legal team because she like, all right, I got some of your hot dog and tickets for life. All right, we're going to court.
Give her extra relish.
Extra relish?
No, man, come on, man. Hill, $10 million for a mistake, Hill. Come on.
It don't matter. She said, I want it. I want my respiratory. What shit did Sharp say? What shit did Sharp say? I want my restitution.
Like I said, I can understand if, they like I said, I seen a video, if they took the bat, they kind of like, purposely, but man, it was really like, it was really a mistake. All I know, if she do lose this, hey, she can never go to a game.
Man, they gonna dog her. Hey, ain't you the lady that tried to get out of here?
Hey, you want peanut? I did it on purpose.
Man, you can't sit that close to the game no more. Nosebleeds for life.
Oh, yeah. That's tough. That's tough.
So, moving on, man. As we all know, the Chicago Cubs went up against the Dodgers. The LA Dodgers. So, they got swept. The Dodgers got swept. The Dodgers are still in. They're still leading their bracket, and they're still in the positive. But they got swept by the Cubbies. They did. Cubbies came through there and laid down the groundwork. Okay. Now, like I said, this is very promising for the Cubs. I'm just letting y'all know it was a 6-7 their final game. Mind you, that the Cubs did that at home. They did that at home.
I don't like when you do that. Thank
but you yelling it and doing this.
But you grabbing like, whoa.
Oh, ain't nobody grabbing nothing. You were worried about the wrong things.
I don't know, $10 million. You gonna be on that too. I don't know.
long story short, I'm going to read off these scores, and then we're going to move on to the other ones, the more recent games. So, in the first inning, Dodgers and Cubs are neck and neck, 1-1. Second inning, the Cubs are leading it with a 2-piece. Third inning, nobody's on the board. Fourth inning, Chicago leads with another 3-piece. All the way up to the seventh inning, Chicago leads with another 1-piece. Eighth inning, Dodgers lead with a 5-piece. And ending the game out 6-7. So that was the final game for the Dodgers versus the Cubs.
I want to say something also, since we talk about the Dodge. Ha. So the Dodge is on the 6 losing game streak for the month of August.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for y'all get. Hey, I love it. Y'all stack everybody like pancakes. Everybody,
yeah.
We want him.
We want him. Buddies. Yes, we know.
0-6 though, huh? 0-6. Okay.
Just want to make sure. Okay. So, moving on to more recent games. We have the Houston Astros versus San Diego Padres. So, 6-3 with the final lineup. Mind you, the Astros are on the road. They're going to be on the road all going out these upcoming games. So, first inning, nobody's on the board. Second inning, they get Houston puts a 1-piece on the board. Third inning, Houston puts a 2-piece on the board to the Padres 0. Fourth inning, Houston puts a 1-piece on the board. Padres put a 2-piece on the board. Fifth inning, Padres put a 1-piece on the board. Sixth inning, Houston puts a 1-piece on the board. Seventh inning, nobody's on the board. Eighth inning, Houston's back on the board with another 1-piece. Ninth inning, nobody scores. Ending the game out 6-3. Like I said, a lot of good hustle. Good game. Like I said, we're on the road. Got a little good motivation behind us. We're over here doing what we got to do to, we're still down in negative on our deficit. But either way you cut it, we're leading our bracket.
Here we go.
We're leading our bracket. That's all that matters.
Yeah, because y'all on the road, of course.
Amen.
Yeah, I mean, y'all rather disrespect other people. Oh, excuse me.
That's what you get.
Sorry. Y'all rather disrespect other people in their house, in their comfort zone.
What's it to you?
They're relaxing.
Because you got swept? Now you want to be upset?
Wait.
Y'all got swept.
Hey, what game you was talking about? Because I didn't know you said the Rangers. If I'm not
All right,
mistaken.
man. Move around. Like I said, continue.
So the thing is, I don't respect you guys because you guys go to people's houses and it's kind of like you disrespect their home. Show some respect and let them win. So,
do you see how crazy you sound right now? What do you mean show some respect and let them win? This is a game. This is a game. We need to win at all costs.
Hey, what did your mama tell you when we go to a store? Well, you better not show out with me out in the store.
Man, we showing out.
Mm-mm. Y'all can win on the road, but when it's time to go back to home, y'all.
We did right there? Do a lot of things.
Well, Paul, that's a bet.
A
bet, Paul? How I do it, Paul? $10 million, another one.
That is the Yankees. That ain't got nothing to do with the Astros. Long story short.
Hill, you know people waiting for an opportunity, right? Man, please. Hey, Hill, you sit right there. What you gonna do if that bat hit you? Hey, man, what you gonna doing? Hey, this is a fan, by the way. This is a fan. Okay.
I didn't say I was going to do it. Listen here, I didn't say I was going to do it to my Astros, but they get an opposing team hit me with they bat.
So the Astro hit you?
God, it's going to be okay, guys. It happens to the best of us.
Hey, if I'm sitting right there,
Rangers, stinking Rangers fan over here going crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna get $1 because all they do, if you don't do it, they're gonna say, all right, Hill, take a picture with a mascot and give him some bubble gum and bobblehead. Get out of here.
Take a picture with the mascot is crazy. So, moving on. We got the New York Mets versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, 6-4. Mets 6-4. Mind you, they are playing at home. The Mets are playing at home. So first inning, 1 on the board for the Mets. Second inning, nobody scores. Third inning, Mets put a 4-piece on the board. Fourth inning, Mets put another 1-piece on the board. All the way up to the 7th inning, the Pirates put a 2-piece on the board. 8th inning, nobody's on the board. 2nd inning,
trash.
9th inning, the Pirates put a 2-piece on the board. Ended the game out 6-4. Like I
trash.
said, don't worry about it, man. Oh, he's got something going, man. You stupid. How about that? Yeah.
Okay, Padros, you're right.
I'm gonna remember this. I got you later because you gonna mess up on the word. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, okay, Dookie. All right. So, like I said, good game, good hustle from the Mets. We'll see what they can do. Got my eyes on them. Like I said, moving on.
Got eyes on everybody.
I got to have my eyes on everybody. You know why I got to have my eyes on everybody? Because we're coming down to the final wind-up to see who's going to make it to the big show.
Okay.
All right? So, now we got the Chicago Cubs versus Kansas City. All right? 6-4. Cubs 6, Kansas City 4. First inning, Chicago's not on board. Kansas City.
What's that name? Kansas City. That's the name of it?
Kansas City Royals.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like everybody calls it Kansas City, but okay, bro. Chill out. Right.
No, I was just curious.
Yeah, okay, well, there you go. I answered your question next.
Thank you.
Yeah, moving on. First inning. Hey, man, you're horrible. Shut up. So, first inning, Kansas City 1. Second inning, Chicago 4. Third inning, nobody's on the board. Fourth inning, nobody's on the board. Fifth inning, Kansas City puts another 1-piece on the board. Sixth inning, nobody's on the board. Seventh inning, Chicago puts a 1-piece on the board. Eighth inning, Chicago puts a 1-piece on the board to Kansas City 2-piece on the board. Ending the game out 6-4. That's what I like to see. A nice little hustle. Nice little hustle for my boys. They're doing great. You know, they just came off of that, win streak with the Dodgers and everything like that. They're over here. They're hitting the ground running. That's what we like to see. These Cubbies are gearing themselves up. These Cubbies are gearing them.
Go ahead, Cubbies.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Cubbies.
Okay. Like I said, these Cubbies are getting ready to gear themselves up for a World Series. They want to go all the way. They're showing that they want to go.
Stop.
They're showing that they want to go. They said they want to go. And who am I to say no?
A realist?
We all know who's going to show their dirty little stinking heads there. And that's the Dodgers. Of course. We all know who's going to show their heads. But gosh darn it, I got hope.
Ooh. The little hollow chest. Go ahead.
And what you got for us, brother? What you got for us?
So, my brother, look, I'm tired, man. It's so much honey everywhere. I'm tired of you glazing.
Man, who's glazing? There's no glazing here.
Everything. The Cubs. Oh, I'm sorry, my Cubbies. They want it. I know they want it. So, I got something that's kind of, it's gonna wind up your brain cells. So, Jerry Jones stated from the Dallas Cowboys, the owner, the greatest team in the world. Jerry Jones stated that if he was to sell the Cowboys, let me ask you. Let me ask you. He said if he was to sell the Cowboys, he would sell it to this former owner, basketball owner of an NBA team. Who you think it could be?
It was that one guy off of Shark Tank. That one guy off of Shark Tank that used to own the.
Hey man, you disrespectful. Mark Cuban. You don't know who Mark Cuban is?
Listen here, bro. Like I said, if you let me finish what the heck I was trying to say, bro.
The guy on the Shark Tank.
Actually, if you want to be this guy, Mark Cuban, he said he'd go into business with Mark Cuban. You want to be that guy?
I'm that guy.
Want to be that guy?
I'm that guy.
Okay.
So, I mean, that would make sense.
But my thing is, that's also a kick in the face to his kids, who's been there a minute. They've learned the family business. He built that just for the kids.
Hill, you know, and I know, just because you've been around, that doesn't mean you know how to run a football team.
What do you mean? That's all they know. They pulled out of their job. You watch the documentary. These kids left their actual 9-to-5s to come do this with their daddy.
Listen to me. Once again, just because I'm the owner and I know what I'm doing, that doesn't mean my kids know what they're doing. Hill, would you trust? Okay, I don't know how old the kids are. Just say, I don't know, man. What are they?
Maybe not in their prime, but now they all grown. They all grown. They got families and they grandpappies themselves.
I mean, okay, just say they in their 20s. So, Hill, you would trust a 20-year-old with no business experience to run a whole football team?
This isn't that. This isn't that, Rob. And you know it. Because legit, they grew up, basically, right? They all adults. Their daddy got this to bring the family together, right? Right. Mm-hmm. We're all on the same page. It's not like they coming out of the blue, out of the yin and the yang. They've been there since the jump. They've been there, you know, to learn the business, to learn the in and outs, to learn how their daddy wants stuff done. They've marketed. They've sat in on board meetings. They know what to do. They know what to look for. They know what the signs are. But their daddy over there talking to a random reporter saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna bring in Mark Cuban." There was one person that I would go into business with to be Mark Cuban. That's a slap. Wouldn't that be a slap in the face?
No. Now, so the reason I say it because Mark Cuban, number one, he was over the Mavericks, is in Dallas. So Mark Cuban is a good businessman. Now, if I get a Mark Cuban, then maybe down the road, like I said, I think it's an age thing that plays in it. Because, yeah, I know these kids, they've been rich their whole life. But to me, at the same time, I'd rather let's say if by the time Mark Cuban, let's say if it do work out, Mark Cuban said, okay, I'm going to stand down. I'd rather a 40-year-old person, a kid, than a 20 or 30-year-old to run a whole team. Because, man, that's tough, bro. They got to make decisions. I don't know, man. Like, of course you love your kids.
How old Jerry? How old Jerry is right now?
Jerry's older, like I said. But no, look at his kid's age.
Okay,
Look at the kid's age. Now, like I said, I would feel better if I gave it to Mark Cuban. Because he's Dallas, man. I mean, this man, Mark Cuban got history with the Mavericks. And he got one of the hustle stories, too. That, hey, man, Mark Cuban got it from the bottom. But would I leave a $1 billion to my kids? Nah, man, y'all go ahead, go on the yacht. Like y'all used to do, like y'all trying to do, go to Italy. I don't think, to me, that's tough I know you want to keep it in the family. Now, of course, Jerry Jones going to always own 1%, but I would make sure my kids own more percent than me.
Bro, his daughter's 60-something, dude.
My goodness.
Like, bro, like I said, they've been at this a minute.
But just because
his son's 62.
Oh. I mean, good gracious.
The baby is 56.
Lord have mercy.
And Jerry pushing 83. Come on, dog.
Yeah, well,
like
I knew
this
that
was
about Jerry.
Yeah,
no, but you gotta understand too. Just because, like, now you know this from from the past, just because your parents own something, that doesn't mean as a kid you want to take over it.
Bro.
So you maybe had it, number one, I ain't know they was that age. Then, I mean, it makes sense now. So,
like, the daughter got her photo with the Cowboys look, and she ready for this.
But, no, I mean, okay, so somebody take a picture with it. Oh, she's ready. She's ready.
Bro, he ready for this. Like, they hungry. They hungry.
Understand, I'm sure they had a conversation. I'm sure around dinner table, say, yeah, we give her the Cowboys. Y'all want it? Man, please. We see how the media do you, Dad. Oh, no. We good.
But I think they would take a number, like seeing how their daddy did things, seeing how the media treated their daddy.
Man, I want no pressure.
I think they would actually be an owner. They would be like, be owners and not have their hand in the pot like Jerry does. I think they would hire the right people to be, the team manager, this, that, and the third, and let them do what they need to do and not have so much hand over fist in it. That's what I think.
Yeah, I can see that, but that person that needs to run it is Mark Cuban. I can see that. Mark Cuban is the front.
You want to talk about Glaze? You Glaze Mark Cuban right now. You want to talk about Glaze? You want to talk about Glaze?
It's called business. So reality,
around here.
Mark Cuban, I believe, like I said, Mark Cuban's the owner, even with the Mavs, that he was on the court. He get angry if the referees mess up a call. I can see Mark Cuban, hey, man, you want to go to the owner suite? Nah, I'm going to the field, baby. That's what we need as an owner, because the thing is, when you see somebody that represents the team does that, man, that's how the fan base is kind of like, yo, let's go.
So you saying we need another Jerry Jones?
Another Mark Cuban.
Jerry does the same thing. Jerry.
Hello. Jerry. No, man. Every time they look at Jerry Jones, that man in the suite. Yeah.
When he was in his prime, he was out there with the meanest of them. And did some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know he was. Of course, Jerry in the suite now. Jerry is 83. He need to be in a suite somewhere.
Whoa, it's crazy. Hey, man. Hey, don't disrespect anything with the Cowboys. You understand?
Ain't nobody disrespecting of it. I'm just telling you, Mr. Cowboys fan, that I don't think Jerry should make these comments. I think Jerry should just keep it in-house and leave it alone.
Mark Cuban, man, I want to see you up. So, if some of you guys don't know, I don't know if you know, Aaron Donald, he was caught working out with the LA Rams this Wednesday. So he retired in 2024. He was in the league for 10 years. Look, man, LA Rams on the man, like, God, like these LA teams, man, God.
Hey, man, they hungry.
Y'all have
hungry, bro. They hungry, bro. They want something. They from around the way. They want to leave with something.
Don't get me wrong, Aaron Donald, man, he's a good player, to the point when he retired in 2024. But God, why you can't be working out with somebody else, man? But I digress. It is what it is. So I'm curious when he gonna sign with the LA Rams. And see, it's usually two things to the story when people see that. Either, hey man, I was just working out. They invited me to come over. I was in the neighborhood at the store getting a zebra cake. And they say, hey man, come on through the stadium. Or two, he gonna sign up for a year. We'll see.
He's still in his prime, 35.
So I know some of you Denver fans. I ain't talking about the Broncos. I'm talking about the Nuggets. It's Denver Nuggets, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Nuggets. The Nuggets. Yeah, the Nugs.
So, Joke. What's his nickname? What they call him? Joker? Joker. He could be in for one of the biggest contract ever for the NBA. If he signed, which I know he's going to sign with them. Like I said, it's a beautiful, Denver's beautiful. Beautiful town, beautiful city. I love the mountains. I don't get headaches when I go down because it's elevated. Man, I feel good. So if he was to sign, he will sign a contract from at least $300 million to like $400 million.
Sheesh.
Big money. I'm trying to tell you. You can get to the bag. I mean, Like, when you get that much money, do you even care about your bank account? Do you even?
What are we doing? What are we talking about?
Hey, man, do you? Me, I check my bank account every morning.
Like, you ain't got to check it, bro. Come on. I ain't checking nothing if it's like that.
Man, I put my thumb on my phone. Everything's cool with my $2. Make sure nobody touch my $2. Like, when you make that type of money, do you even use a thumb?
No,
you gotta use a thumb or you gotta use a hand?
Man, I think they got their own like little like around the hour code that they got to punch in.
Yeah, I do too. Cause man, please, you got hundreds of millions sitting there. You just okay. Yep. So I'm curious with that signing how much, we'll see from there. So the last thing I got for sports, and all I'm gonna do this.
Ain't hurt my feelings.
So now, this, I get it. We're gonna go to college. College football is here. It's beautiful. Everybody pays everything. College football is everywhere. It's like everybody is rocking with college football. So here, week number 2. It's going to be Ohio versus Texas. Now, this is the problem I have with that, Hill. You know how much the tickets are?
No.
So, for a regular ticket, you up there with the nosebleed. You got to put the tissue in your nose so it won't bleed. $500 starting. But who y'all think you is? Chelsea Clinton?
Who you think he is? Chelsea Clinton?
So, Hill, you don't want to stay up there with the nosebleed? Come on down. Hill, those tickets start at $2,000, man.
Hello?
Man, please.
Hello?
Man, please.
Who said who? What?
Man, please. Man, please.
Yeah,
So, Texas, Ohio, I know it's good. That's going to be a good game. But, man, y'all paying that money? Man, because I know y'all going to pay because,
man, you better
what's that
than
guy
me.
name that's there? The actor?
Matthew McConaughey. All right,
I know y'all women, but y'all already... Y'all already took the money out your husband card and bought it. Baby,
man,
why you Texas team?
Why you being that way?
Color.
Why you being that way to the boys?
So Ohio and Texas, man, nah, please, man, please, and that's only a game, man, please. So yeah, that's all I have for sports, my guy.
Alrighty, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this sports breakout. Concludes this sports breakout with me and my awesome co-host Thomas Robson, and now I'm going to hand the mic over to him for his awesome pocket watch segment.
And thank you for concluding that.
All right, bro. Hit you with a brick. How about that? Hit you with a brick.
And this is Pocket Watch with Thomas. Make comedy of what it is today. If you ask anybody who inspired them or who's on that comedy route more thingy, I don't know what year he passed away, but he's no longer with us. But he is an icon. You know, y'all know how y'all got friends and you kind of would say that somebody remind you of somebody. Hill reminds me of this guy for Pocket Watch. Purple Rain.
Oh, nah, this boy here.
So today, Pocket Watch, I want to do, some people say he's either number 1 or number 2 when it comes to Michael Jackson. Tomato. That's who you choose. Today, Pocket Watch, I want to do is Prince. Woo-hoo-hoo. So, Prince. And I know some of you guys don't know this. See, me, I thought Prince's name, man, I thought it was a nickname. Like, my nickname is TJ. His nickname is Skinny Me. Like, I thought Prince was his nickname. So Prince's real name is Prince Rogers Nelson. Now, remember, he was born in a different time, so relax. So, he kind of reminded me like a American Dad character name, like Rogers or something. So, Prince was born June 7, 1958 in Minnesota. His parents, they were also musicians. They were, so Prince was born for this. He was born to be, an artist. It's in his blood. So, and it's not much on Prince because Prince was one of the celebrities that he was private when it comes to a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So he was really private. So not everything, man, I bet y'all can't even tell me how many kids he have, or that's why I think, I don't know if they ever kept a one. How you know that?
Just looked it up. Yeah, one child.
And just when I thought about, man, I thought the boy was cold with it. Man, here you go. Fake it till you make it, huh?
It's it, bro. They say, oh, yeah, he ain't even looking at him. I'm always looking at something.
He ain't gonna let it go.
I'm not. I'm gonna hold on to that till we big and bad. I don't care.
So Prince was married 2 times. He married a lady called Garcia in 1996. She was a dancer and a performer. I always wonder why artists, like, they usually kind of, like, somebody dancing, they like, they marry them or date them or something.
Because
I don't know.
Like right there, it's like, at the work spot. She probably was dancing. He like, all right, man, I like you.
Some things were jiggling like they're supposed to jiggle. A little sweat.
A little sway to it.
So they got married in 1996. They got divorced in 2000. Man, I mean, just to say you was married to Prince, man, look, you got all the respect. Then Prince got remarried in 2001, and they don't, like I say, it's not anything specific on when they got divorced. So pretty much, Prince said, hey, I'm too good for all y'all, pretty much, if you say that.
It lasted 2007.
Yep. Okay, cool. Prince won 7 Grammys, but he was nominated 37 times. Now, look here.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's the past. That's horrible. That's not even half of that. You trying to tell me a man that created Purple Rain with the purple outfit on? You trying to tell me, no, hell, bump that, man. You trying to tell me this man was only worth 7 Grammys out of 37? Come on, man. Y'all need, look, that's a problem. So he was introduced to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I still don't know what a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is, because that name is so, I don't understand. Because the people that get introduced is nowhere near rock and roll. But okay. It was in 2004. And I think Prince came out with the movie called Purple Rain. That's one, he got an Academy Award for that. Like I said, it's not too much information on Prince. He is a legend. Whether you say he's under Michael Jackson or not, it just, every artist, when it comes to music, everybody has a different role than each other. Michael Jackson we know his story. He was working. That man was working. He had Joe Jackson to tell him to work. Prince didn't have that. He ain't had no Joe Jackson. But like I said, I'm definitely a big fan of Prince. Like I said, it's not too much information on it. My favorite, I would definitely say that a lot of people, including me when I was younger, I got more information on Prince when Dave Chappelle used to do skits on Prince. And I used to thought it was jokes when he was saying that Prince was cold, man.
Prince was cold. He was him.
Cold.
He was him.
So I used to thought it was jokes, man. Hey, they said Prince was cold. And not just, I think what Charlie Murphy said it, but they said Prince gave out such of a aura, man. That's when aura was auraing back then. Y'all don't have the aura, man, like Prince had.
Had women fainting.
Fainting. Come on now. You know, that's real aura, 1,000 on you. So I would definitely say, you know, I wish that he could have done more. But like I said, my favorite one is, of course, Purple Rain. But I like Red Corvette. I love that. Red, little red Corvette. Or like it's 1990. You never heard of that one?
No, I have. It's just you're just terrible.
You like how I sing it?
No, you're actually
Wow.
terrible at it.
That's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Yeah, no.
Like it's 1999. Prince, I love you, brother. We still listen to your music to this day. Thank you for what you still do to this day. Everybody still listen to your music. And I think as fans, we still need to, still, pass it out, still do reference of Prince, still listen to the music. Let legends live on. Don't let legends go away. Allow them to live on. Just like every time y'all go Party City and hear, this is Thriller. Hey, Purple Rain, man. Were you outside? Huh? Were you outside checking the mail? Just do one of those dance and just
I know. Oh,
Rain.
God.
Just come on now. Purple Rain, man. Oh, that mercy. What a thing. Now,
you can't let it go.
Long. I don't know. It's like 6 minutes. I don't know.
It is.
But it's long now. So, off the topic real quick, still on the topic. So they were asking one of the, I forgot what group it was. They still on tour. It's an old school tour. It's not Earth, Wind & Fire. Oh, maybe it's because September. Maybe it's them. Because they were asking them, they said, man, why are y'all music 6-7 minutes long? They said, man, back then, they allowed us to play the instruments. They allowed you to hear the instrument. Now, they get right to it. So it makes sense why the music was long. Like Michael Jackson, hey, man,
Papa Was a Rolling Stone was 11 minutes, man. What? The intro alone. Them boys is playing on them horns and jamming for close to half of that before we even heard the lyrics.
Yeah, Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Yeah, don't. You're like, all right now. Hey, all right. See, I used to have to play that, but I used to play it but now, me and my friends, I got to skip it. I want them to hear it.
Like, for real, I'm like, hold on, you ain't even hear like, this is a great part right here, but hold on, we got to get to the...
I got to pull up. I'm like, don't. I said, okay, come on. I'm about to pull up. I got my window down. Come on.
I got to sound mysterious. And once a 3rd of September, there we go.
And that's it. And it's so small, once you miss that window, no but instruments.
Oh, you cooked.
It go back to instruments. Mm-hmm. So, according to Google, Prince in 2022 was worth $156 million. I don't want anything for you, brother. I mean, I just want to say thank you for your work. Thank you for your art. We love you. And that is Pocket Watch with Thomas, my brother. Are you ready to get that juice flowing?
As ready as I'm going to be, man.
As ready as I'm going to be, man. I don't yeah, push that out. Can I get some real melatonin from you? Let's get it! Yeah. All right. Now we got that juice flowing. Now we got that. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Hold on now. No, let me take. Hold on.
For another beat.
Hey, man. Why do you always take my...
Yeah, you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
No. Every time I say, all right, let me get here, you go, take one away for the beat. Well, I tell you, boy, you can't... Well, I can't win nothing with you. My brother, what you got for me?
So, things are heating up in Panama City outside of a Publix. Long story short, reporters came in that 2 males were fighting over their significant other, and it led to the point of them pulling out machetes.
Panama and Florida?
Mm-hmm. Panama City. Yeah. It got serious. They was over there messing around with the same woman, same ex.
The information you be getting, what? Bro, you get, man, hell, you get that gutter stuff, bro. Like, you straight, like, hey, it's nothing like, hey, so-and-so was picking up flowers and he fell down. That boy straight, man, they got to it, boy. Man, they got to it.
I get this stuff to get the people going, all right? That's what I'm saying. These boys was in a Publix parking lot duking it out over a woman, one woman that they both loved.
So in reality, so who's the problem?
That's a good question. Who the problem?
The woman. Man, we got Mercedes in the parking lot in Publix. And Publix got some good vegetables and fruits.
They do. This is true. They do. The boys was like, ah!
I mean, what about playing swords? Like everybody riding by? Or another one. Wow. Hey, man, look, man. It ain't never that serious, man.
Hey, like, it's that serious. Them boys was hurt.
So what they say, hey, man, pull up. No, you pull up.
They was going back and forth. Hey, no. Go ahead and pull up to this. All right, I ain't scared. All right, what you want to do? Ah!
Clink, 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 clink.
Like some of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, man. Hey, if y'all ever catch me in the parking lot sword fighter, man, hey, call the police on me, please. Please. Because ain't no way a grown man clink, 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 clink. And leave Publix alone, man. Publix. Lord have mercy. So, since you was talking about Florida, let me go and get to that part of Florida.
Now he flipping a page.
Yes. So, Hollywood, Florida. And I wonder how you feel about this. A restaurant goes viral. You know why they go viral for? It's a nude restaurant.
Oh, where the clothes at? What y'all got going on?
So it's they talk to the owner and it's just like a one-day thing, but it's just for the customers. So they ask the owner, like,
what? They like the customers is naked?
Hey, you coming there? Hey, they're slanging. He said it's for couples to spice it up. He pretty much saying that. So okay, if you going on a date, it kind of break the ice. Look here, man.
What you mean? It's cold outside.
I can tell people, look, when you meet it on your first date, nobody's going to no new restaurant. Those people that been married for years, that's who's going.
That's what I'm saying. These are seasoned veterans. You over here first time? No, I'm not trying to know.
Hey, would you go though? Would you go?
What, to the naked people restaurant? I feel like it would. Like, is the staff clothed?
Yeah, I think the staff of clothes is just for the customers.
Man, I feel like that'd be weird because like you put your bare butt cheeks where somebody else's bare butt cheeks was. Is it like that's gonna be gross?
I mean, y'all can't get mad if I look. Man, hey sir, your wife.
Yeah, buddy, that's some crazy stuff he's saying.
How much did you pay? Hey, it's Florida. Florida. Hey, look, they don't call them Dr. Miami for no reason. But I mean, that's something new. I mean, they already got new beaches. Hey, that boy said we're going to the restaurant. I mean, I just want to know, there's an older policy.
Like for real, man. Like, cause my thing is, bro, put yourself in the server. Like you over there. Hi. Like, how do you not look? You like. Hi, how's it going? I'll be your server today.
Oh, I have your metal glasses on. How you doing? What's your name?
Hey man, this guy diabolical. He don't deserve this. Why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, I'm curious, man. There's a lot.
I won't do it, man. To unpack.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, you gonna have people that they don't care. He just, barely everywhere. I don't care. I've been married for 20 years. I don't care. We're going to do something about it. Okay, relax. So, I got good news for Spider-Man. Brand new day.
Okay. What we got for
The
Spider-Man?
highest grossing movie of 2026.
Yeah, buddy, they gonna have Tom Holland locked into this. They gonna work him like a Hebrew
yeah,
slave.
for
They gonna
sure.
keep. They be like, yeah, you ready for the next one? You ready for the
7
next
days. Spider-Man had grossed over $1.15 billion. Now,
one? Cute.
some of you guys will
Cute.
say, so it's behind Avengers. Avengers did it like in 6 days. Like they like at $1.44 billion. But y'all see the difference though. Spider-Man did it by himself. Huh? Spider-Man did it by himself. Avengers had 20 people in there. Spider-Man's the GOAT, man. But
So you really trying to do Spider-Man like that, huh?
I said Spider-Man the GOAT.
But my thing is, like, Spider-Man is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. I give him that. I give you that. Spider-Man is the GOAT. But yeah, the Avengers had 20 people in there because those were all key members of the Avengers team.
You missed the whole point is the only reason the Avengers did that because they had everybody.
Man, that don't matter.
Spider-Man,
That's how the
baby.
storyline is.
Man, how you get beat with a man with tights on, bro?
That's just how. I'm not about to do this with you because you're trying to get me going and it ain't going to work.
It gets the people going.
No, it doesn't. You're actually, you're horrible. You're a gaslighter. You're toxic, bro. You're toxic.
So,
Yeah,
W
buddy.
Spider-Man, congratulations. The support is good. Like I said, I'm still seeing these Spider-Man videos. Oh, you see the thing trending with that? Hey, I'm Miles. They're doing the thing on TikTok trending.
Yeah, Miles Morales. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what this had to do with Toby, but all right.
Toby?
Oh,
Toby?
No. Please stop.
Toby?
Please.
Who's Toby?
That was the first. He was a Spider-Man. Toby Maguire.
No.
Yeah,
We're talking about Tom.
Tobey
We're
Maguire.
talking about Tom.
Oh. No, it's Toby Maguire.
It is Toby Maguire. Yes, we're talking. Yeah, but we're talking about Tom Holland.
Yeah, but
we're not talking about that Spider-Man.
Nah.
Okay.
Stick your head in doo-doo. What you got for me, brother?
All right, moving on, man, because you stink. So TikTok is making its way over to Disney Plus. Disney is planning on brokering a deal with TikTok to where they can TikTok can use certain Disney scenes and Disney characters in their videos, and TikToks can be seen on the Disney Plus app as well as on TikTok.
I don't understand. Isn't that called ads? Don't call those ads?
Nope. You're going to be able to scroll TikTok videos with Disney Plus things and also do TikTok. So like the video that you shoot, right? So the video that you do, right? Boom. Bam. You're over there, you scrolling. Okay, she did a cool Disney, incorporated video. Bam. It also can show on TikTok and on the Disney Plus app. So you could be scrolling.
The Plus app, what do you, man? I'm there to see a movie.
Yeah, well, you're also going to see some TikToks. Yeah.
Ooh.
What else?
I don't know about that one, but okay. Me, I want to see That's So Raven, not That's So TikTok. But okay, well, I guess if you got the money, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that's what they said they're going to do. Hey, moving on, man. Electronical Arts, a.k.a. EA, is now officially a private company. 95% of the company has been bought out by the Saudi government.
EA ain't never been private? What you mean?
No, it was public. It was basically public traded. Now, Saudi government bought up 95% of it. So now it's private.
Yep. Money talks, man. That's all I'm telling you. Money talks. That's it.
Money talks.
All right, well, hopefully EA can get, a little bit better.
Little bit better.
So, let me ask you something about
what you got.
Some information I find out about Jim Carrey. Let me ask you something. I know you know this show. Meet the Jetsons. Martin Ali. The Jetsons?
Bro, you mixed the Jetsons with the Flintstones theme song. You know what? Yes, I know the Jetsons. Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones.
Oh, that's
They're
crazy.
monitoring state family.
Wow. I did a remix.
Yeah,
So-
you suck.
Jim Carrey is to star in the live action of the Jetson movie.
When that chose to drop.
Man, come on, man. You know, probably 2030.
Man, I'll be old.
What?
I'm gonna be old.
Fly, Jetson, fly.
Fly, Judy.
I'm curious, man. I'm curious.
Hey, man.
I'm curious.
If they plan on doing it, they plan on doing it.
Yeah, because definitely with the technology we have today, you know, I can see it like with the green screen and stuff. I can see it. I'm excited. Like I said, Jim Carrey, a wonderful A++ actor. And I guess he'll play the dad, and they probably have like random people, you know, to play the mom and stuff. So, hey, what, man?
Hey, bro, you cold with it. I guess they're going to have random people. Like, these aren't actors, bro. These are actors.
Bro, okay, a known actor. There's nobody known that I can know that can play the mom. Because it's not like a big, you know, it's not like a big deal to me, I guess, you know, for somebody be like, oh, man, she can do it.
That's fair.
She can do it. And also, I want to bring up Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is a good actor also. So I don't know if you guys noticed the videos and the photos lately. So Nicolas Cage is working on a John Madden movie.
Ooh.
And they had a photo of him. Hey, man, he look just like John Madden. Lord have mercy.
No crap.
Hey, yeah. It's going to be good, bro. Because John Madden got that voice, you know, because it's on Madden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be, because I think, like I said, it's not too much information out on it, but I think it's going to be like, you know, probably, you know, talk about John Madden life, livelihood, and all that stuff. So, I mean, Nicolas Cage, he's a good actor to play it. I'm looking to it. I'm ready. What you got for me, brother?
I can definitely get behind that. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope.
That's what I'm saying. I can see it because, like I said, from the pictures I seen, I mean, he looked just like John Madden. Okay, shape and everything. So
yeah, no, we slowly but surely getting up there. So, getting into TSA news. So TSA has found trying to streamline, you know, your experience in the airport. So basically, they've come up with a new way. So you know how they have TSA pre-check, right?
Yeah.
Well, now they have a new function where you have to, you know, mind you have to set this up with your airline before time. You go up to the, you know, where you're going to check in, right? But instead of you pulling out any ID or anything like that, it scans you, and then they do the pre-check that way, and then they scan, like it scans you, scans your face and everything like that, and puts it, you know, pulls up all your roster information of what plane you're supposed to be on, everything like that, and you'll get greenlit through that way.
Yeah, that's only, you know, that's not really saving time. It's only maybe like 2-minute difference compared to
that's what I'm saying. Like, you do a quick scan, boop, you scan your face, and then this is new technology.
What if you gain some weight?
Hey, man, you screwed.
And they say, who are you? Are you trying to fly back? It's me. No, it's not.
You should have let them cold cuts go.
You're stuck here forever. I mean, like I said, I don't see that saving any. Because I would definitely say that the pre-check is crowded. Like, it defeats the purpose anymore. We used to,
because everybody's doing it now.
Yeah, everybody and their mama doing it.
Because, like I said, at the pre-checks used to be, and it still is. Pre-checks are expensive. If you really sit down and think about it, you're paying close to $200, $300 for this pre-check status, just to get you past like a couple minutes waiting in the line. Yeah, but a lot of credit cards companies are offering that for free. Really? Yeah. I didn't know that. That's probably
that's not a benefit.
Okay, that makes it. Yeah.
And that's how everybody doing it, because even you just have like and it's not like the fancy ones credit card. It's like just the normal ones. Oh yeah, you have this benefit, per year too, and people use it. So everybody, their mama in there. Hey man, hey, you think you special? Hey, yeah. Hey, you talk to your family around the table. Yeah. I got
I'm somebody. I got the pre-check.
Yeah.
I just walked through the line. They're like, yeah, I got that too. I picked it up
me
like
too,
2
son.
days ago. Yeah, man,
what time you go early for pre-check? Dad, you just like me? I thought you wanted on fixed income. Nah, sucker. It's for everybody. Oh, wow.
Hey, man, that's
People used to-
diabolical.
The lounges. Yeah, well, I'm not going to sit out here with y'all. I get to sit in the back in the lounges. Me too, son. Look. What? What are you doing? You're not special, boy. So
Not to you, not special.
I want to shout out to ISO Speed and Casanet. If you guys don't know who those guys are, those are streamers, international streamers. They have started their marathon for Minecraft. Listen, Hill, that's one game I want to play with you, bro.
Minecraft?
Like when we do setups, we get our setups done. I want to play Minecraft. Like, I want to do like a marathon, bro. Like, straight a month until we get done. Like, just straight.
Minecraft really has it has an end game, but it could go on for a minute, bro.
Yeah, I know. But you got to figure out, like, okay, for example, ISO Speed and Casanet, their main goal is to fight all the big bosses.
Okay.
Like, it's just you got to come up with something to do it, or we got to go fight the dragon. It's something like that. But I think, a lot of people sleep on Minecraft. I used to sleep on it. I used to be like, man, what is this? But then, like, the more I see more about it and people making money and stuff, I said, hello.
Nothing making money and stuff. There it is. There it is.
But no, I'm curious. Like, there's one thing I want to set up with us one day. It's the Minecraft thing. I mean, it's just straight. We just
get in the business. I got you.
Raw dog.
Yo. Pause again, granddad.
So
like that lady off of QVC with the wig.
Oh, wait, man! Let's talk about that. That was crazy. So, shout out to Kiki Palmer. I'm glad I'm seeing more of her. Like, she getting more recognition. She been in more movies, shows. So she will be replacing Carson Daly as a host for season 31. I think it's I thought I wrote down the. Oh, know what show I'm talking about? Oh my God!
I was about to say, what show? What? Did I miss him? Did I miss something? Like, he said her name. Okay, cool. She started what show?
If you know, you know. If you're a real fan, you know.
I think, nah, bro, that ain't it. Nah, it was it.
I wrote down everything but the name. Well, yeah, Kiki Palmer. Like I said, you've been in the game since the spelling bee with Ice Cube. It's been game a long time. What you got for me?
Yeah. Moving on. Moving on, bro. New data shows that more and more of the younger generation, my generation, are turning to AI instead turn into AI for their medical needs, due to the fact of the matter that they would rather consult, AI technology. More than 20% would rather consult with AI technology than actually go into a trained physician to, see what's going on.
Thing is a age thing. I think people be doing that for their whole life instead of
this is true.
Not AI. People just don't go to the doctor.
Hey man, go to the doctor.
Hey, go drink some ginger and lay down. Hey,
man, you ain't you over there taking digs at our heritage, bro. That
ginger ale doesn't cure nothing.
Don't worry about it. You know when your stomach hurt, you hit that little ginger ale, it worked.
It's a mind thing, man. It's a mind thing. Man,
but you still drunk the ginger ale, didn't you?
Yeah,
put that Vicks,
my mom
put that Vicks on your chest. Put that Vicks on your chest and your feet. It worked, didn't it?
Vicks don't play that now.
Okay then. All right then.
But not ginger ale, man. It just made me burp.
You drink a little ginger ale and a little toast, dry toast.
Wait, what?
Yeah, ginger ale with a little dry toast. Yeah, dry toast. Not knowing it, it's dry toast.
Ugh.
Yes,
how am
I weird? That was
you're disgusting. Like, straight raw. Hey, raw at the package.
Dry toast when your stomach is messed up. Ginger ale, dry toast, Jello, and that's it. And some soup, some chicken broth. Just the broth.
Did you at least toast it?
Yeah, you could toast it, but you can't have nothing on it.
Nah, man, that's weird.
Hey, man, that's how it was. Them were the remedies.
No butter? No salt?
Nothing. Your
No
stomach
pepper?
messed up. You can't do that.
Oh. And speaking of Disney, when you brought up Disney, so for Super Bowl LXI, I don't know what number that is. I'm not good with the numbers. No commercials is available. They are sold out. And we only in August. I was gonna add a commercial.
Well,
They're gonna be
not
one
no
of
more.
those
You
podcasts.
listen here, bro. They'd already sucked up all the slots.
Like, good gracious, man. Like,
There ain't no slot. See, the thing is, bro, you gotta move quick with stuff like that. You gotta know. You gotta have your money ready to
hell,
go.
where's the application at, man?
You gotta be in the room where it's happening. And I don't think we're at that
see,
level. I don't think.
Here gave me hope. This how it started. I had hope like this. All right, man. You missed it. Okay, cool. And you gotta be in a room. What? I lost everything, man. Now I gotta be in a room. Man, what? I thought I'm about to log in and say, okay. That boy said you gotta be in a room. Okay, bye-bye. So, for all y'all that want to do commercials, I mean, y'all know who's gonna, the money talk at the end of the day. Money talk. So
Money talks.
Money talk.
Money
so the commercial's
talk.
done. If you ready for the Super Bowl, that's good for the Cowboys. We need to get AT&T, since they sponsor our stadium, let's get those guys, flowing. If you don't mind. So, let me ask you something about couples.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
So,
You're going to get me in trouble.
should couples,
Oh, here we go.
and I know that 50-50 is a big deal. Oh, man, you should go 50-50. So, should couples go 50-50, regardless of the income gap?
I'm old school with it. Like I said, if you want to go
Old school
50-50, if you want to go 50-50, I don't mind. But like I said, if need be, I'm old school. I'm going to pay for it. I'm just going to take care of it.
So, you make a mil a year, and she makes, they say 900,000.
Mm.
Okay, no.
Why?
You
No,
make $1
because you're
million.
going to...
She make $2 million a year.
See, there it is. I always got to come up short in this roster, and this sucks. I can't ever just be cool and be like, oh yeah, I'm making that. I was like, oh, thanks, bro.
Because it have to make sense. It have to make sense. She made more money than you, but you old school. You still paying the bills? Like you said, hey, we still doing 50-50.
If we live it on my income, then I'm paying the bills because I'm in control of what we're doing and what we're not doing.
So you got controller issues. So
controller issues. See, here you go. You digging for stuff that ain't even there. What I'm saying is, if I'm paying the bills, that means there ain't gonna be a lot of stuff that you. If I'm making $1 million, you making $2 million.
Watch that hand.
All right, bro. You know what? This is what's happening.
Interesting. Yeah, I better watch it.
I'll take care of it.
I think nowadays, 50-50, it's tough because nowadays things are high. Well, definitely if you've been with somebody for a long time, I don't think, I think that 50-50 should be out the window. Now, like I said, if the man just, man or woman, I mean, if I'm with the woman, she got buku money, bro. Like money is nothing. I mean,
money
we'll
talks.
be fair. Yeah, we'll be fair. Hey, I'm barely making it, but hey, I got $1 to my name, and you up there balling. I'm the man, though. I'm old school. I had to pay it off, Hill.
Okay, so you want to be rude to me just because that's how I look at things. Okay, bro. So see, like I said, and as we all can see here, ladies and gentlemen, every chance he get, you see it, right? You see it. This ain't just me being crazy. Every chance he get, he over there trying to dig deep and make me look bad.
Not at all, brother.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it's like I said, to me, it just depends on the financial. Like money talks at the end of the day. Whoever make, just because somebody make more money, that doesn't mean they got less bills. They can have more bills than somebody who make less money, and they make more money because they got less bills. So it just depends what working in your household. Don't let anybody tell you what to do in your household. So Elon Musk, we're gonna go to SpaceX. Shout out to Elon Musk and shout out to my brother for telling me about NVIDIA. So Elon Musk says that SpaceX will only use NVIDIA GPUs because pretty much they're the best.
And once again, now we're not going to have any GPUs.
Really?
Bro, that's not a good thing. Because now it's going to jack up the market. And now these things are going to go for it. We're not going to have any. He's going to buy them all.
So buy them now.
Okay, yeah, but he's announced this, right? He's announced this, right? So now NVIDIA, I want to talk about it. When they dog face sell, they going to jack the prices up. I grabbed this card right now, already going for $2,000 and some change.
Is that so? Okay, what have it used to be before a graphic card?
You could get a nice, good, decent graphics card. Maybe 900, maybe 1,000, nothing too crazy. Now they're jumping up to 3.
So double.
Yes.
So what is a graphic card used for mainly?
A graphics card is basically how your graphics look in your game. So like, for example, your computer, it depends on I wanted to look really good. Really good. Okay. I got this graphics card.
So you would buy another one.
So say, for example, you want to upgrade.
Why don't you just use the one of yours?
So you do, but there's still upgrades coming out for it. If anything, there's upgrades. So you go out, all right, I would say, for example, right, I want to upgrade the graphics card. Like, all right, it's time for me an upgrade, right? I'm going to look for an upgrade. I got to wait. I'm on a wait list, or it's too expensive, or this, that, and the third. Because Elon then go ahead and bought up all the graphics cards, and now they sitting in a rocket somewhere.
He didn't buy it all, bro.
Man, they sitting in a rocket
the best.
on a launch pad, fixing to go somewhere that I don't know. And now I gotta wait 2 months for them to rebuild stock so I can get a graphics card.
So I never knew that. So you just can't stick with your own graphic cards that came with your computer. You got to always upgrade it.
You don't always got to upgrade it. You can hold out. You can hold out, just like with any technology, you can hold out. But, sometimes, there's time for an upgrade. Say, for example, when it's time for your upgrade and, he doing another big thing. Oh, no, I can't find any. Or, the price is really steep this go around. That's the same issue with RAM and all of this other stuff. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. That's why the PS5 is so expensive.
Oh, so it's pretty much what it kind of messed with the prices. But you still getting a deal, because if you saying that, okay, for example, the PS5 is $800, but the graphic card you said was like $2,000. That's a deal, ain't it?
That is a deal, but like I said, with everything, there's a price to be paid. Like I said, certain manufacturers, for example, let's go for these data centers. They're taking up most of the RAM and GPUs and all this other stuff, and they're using it for the data center, right? Bam. That's one chunk of the market already getting eat up. And it was making it harder for, the manufacturers like, PlayStation, Xbox. You say, for example, we want to build a PC, it makes it harder for that and jacks the price up on that. So that's jacking the price up. Now you got Elon coming into the market saying, all right, I got to deal with NVIDIA. We can go ahead and we're going to stomp this out. Mind you, Xbox and PlayStation don't use NVIDIA, but who's to say that when the PS6 and the Xbox, whether they decide, because either way you cut it, console games are getting closer and closer to PC games. More and more we progress into the future. Who's to say that now, with the PS6 coming around, like I said, this is all speculation. This is us just talking right now. Our base console is now close to $1,000.
So who's in the video competition?
NVIDIA doesn't really have any competition like that.
Really?
That's why when we were having that conversation a while back and I told you to get in,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really got competition. And this proves that they don't really have competition like that.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's always competition because, for example, they have video games. You got the triple A video game,
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto, and then you got the small what they call it, the India games. Indie games. You have those, and some of them games are good. It's just, I guess whoever got the most money, right?
Yeah.
Once you take off, ain't no competition can see you, pretty much. Okay, yeah, I mean I think that's very important to, for future reference to discuss on, because a lot of people, a lot of supporters, they don't understand how that work, and by the knowledge you have, you can also help educate them, because everybody got a computer, and with the way it's going, everybody streams.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna need to know, it's good to bring the information to them so they can know information. Like I said, I didn't know, I just learned something about what you just told me. I said, wait, what? And just like you said, graphics always get better, and that's how that works. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see how that go.
We'll see.
So
We'll see.
What you got for me, Ken Folk?
Oh, and to answer your question, yeah, she's starring season 31 of The Voice. The Voice.
There we go.
The Voice.
I said that.
Yeah. Okay.
I sure you did. My voice.
Yeah, sure you did, big guy. Sure you did. Okay, you're not that guy. Judge here. Okay, so a group in Zimbabwe, a tour group in Zimbabwe, was touring on a lake, or if you would, and they got charged by a adult male hippopotamus. Mind you, adult male hippopotamus are very territorial. So this little tour group was, we're cruising down the little lake. The hippo was like, hey, man, not over here, son. And he started following, charging after him. Luckily, the tour group got away with no injuries, anything like that. But still, scary event.
Hey, hippos are aggressive?
Males are. Very territorial.
I mean, what did they do? Oh, they must have rolled around this area.
Yep. And he was like, hey, get out of here.
And hippos, they can run fast?
Hippos can get up to 50. They can swim they can swim.
Oh, they was in the water.
Yeah, they was in the water. So they can swim super fast, but on land, they can get up to 50 miles.
Hey. And so, what, the hippo behind them, they was driving?
Yeah, and that joker was in the water. I'm going to get you.
Hey, let me ask you something now. Things happen to technology. And what if their boat cut off?
Hey, man, I would have been sick. I would have messed all over myself.
Hey, I'm throwing a couple people in there. Hey,
you see what they do to watermelons? I ain't good.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Nice fruit. Well, yeah, that's crazy, by the way. Hey, don't look at me when you say that again. You understand? So, oh man, yeah, I never knew. Do hippos eat? They eat people?
No, they just don't eat people. They're naturally vegetarians, but still, they'll mess you up. They'll tear you up. Man,
who you want to take me out for no reason? You're not gonna be eating me, man. You better take out my leg or something, man. You better eat my toes. You gonna tell me just to say, hey, man, hey, well, I told you.
Come around here now.
Yeah, you come back and finish. Don't walk away. So, I want to talk about one more thing before we leave. So, fly here, yeah, disgusting.
The boy got the fruit flies.
Yeah, that's what it is. So, 68% of, I don't know how legit that number is, Gen X said they would rather play a video game than hang out with friends or go on a date. You guys are cooked, okay? You guys are cooked. Now,
Gen
don't
X
get me
said
wrong.
this?
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. We play games like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, like before before this newer generation. Video game is fun, right? You get to meet new people, you get to talk your trash. But when I was growing up, we had rather go out with friends than go on a date than actually sit online and play video games. And I'm a video game fanatic. I love video games. But if I had a choice of my friend calling me out, hey man, let's go bowling or to the, to pool, I'm going. I'm not sticking in. Nah, man, I got to finish this board. Man, please.
Hey.
So you guys are cooked, man.
How
There's no way that y'all there's no way y'all stop hanging with people, hanging with friends. There's no way. Please tell me that information is wrong. Mm-mm.
So you said 60% of Gen Z is stated
68.
68%.
68.
It's not all our fault, man. Like, y'all, like, it's really not. Like, you got to think about it like this. Like me, I'm not a part of that, but like, you got to think about it like this. Half of the younger person of my generation, and my generation alone, came up at hard times. Like legit, we were promised it's like y'all was promised the American dream. We were promised the American dream, but it's been diluted with so many things, bro. You got social media, you got anxiety, you got the whole COVID thing. Like half of the generation after me didn't even get to graduate or go to prom correctly. So you got a whole lot of these social norms that are just not it anymore, and they say. You got now that are able to vote and go into these polls are saying like, oh yeah, I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather do this, that, and the third. It's because it's not so much as we want to do this. It's to the point where it's nothing out there. Like, you try to go out there with a female or you're scared of this, that, and the third. You're scared of being accused of something. Yaka.
Goofy. All I heard was excuse.
All right, bro.
Excuse.
All right, bro.
Bro. This boy gave me everything under the beautiful sun. Hey, man, that's what the grass ain't like the grass.
The grass ain't like the grass, bro.
I just said they rather play video games than hang out with friends. Something's wrong with you.
Their friends is probably on the game.
Brother, well, okay, so y'all stay inside and hey, y'all don't come out. No lines for me. So when I go kart, no.
Hey man, I go outside, so you still gonna get a line, sir.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I love video games. I'm a video game fanatic. I love video games. I love it. But like I said, when you see the world and see what's out there, man, I'd rather be out there.
No, you ain't wrong.
And on that note,
thank you for being here.
Thank y'all for loving us.
Thank you for loving us.
We are nothing.
Whole world sinking.
And I mean nothing.
Whole world sinking you.
Without you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I love you guys.
We love you.
We love you guys. Thank you for making us.
I think he passed out. Hey, wake up, Gramps. That boy had an old granddaddy moment, didn't he? He fell asleep. All right, he went to. Oh, it's 62. Yeah. 67. 67. Huh?
Hey, man. Hey, chill out, bro. Hey, chill out, man.
He said,
Hey,
72.
hey, this is your boy, Thomas Robinson. And this is
Your boy, Devin Hill.
we are the Revenge Bros, and this is the Revenge Bro Podcast. We see you guys next time.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.